Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0 with me today, Joe Sullivan. Nice turkey day for the Patriots. Nice turkey day for several of the Patriots individually. One of whom was Deion Branch, Joe. 2 touchdown passes for him, 179 yards. A great little juking situation there. Question we pose here is that are the Patriots now better off with him than they were with Randy Moss? Is he actually, we're asking the question, is he a better fit for them than Randy Moss was?
I think it's ridiculous. I think that Deion Branch has produced, which when he didn't produce in Seattle,
yes.
and obviously he's a really valuable player again. But the idea that if Randy Moss was still here, Bob, and Deion Branch was here also, that there's somehow that the offense wouldn't again be that much better. Randy Moss, for all his flaws, is still a great offensive player. I don't see how they're necessarily better.
Can I take
him.
a 20 on this?
Yeah, sure. It's your show.
The Randy Moss, these are Randy Moss apologists drive me out of my mind. We're not talking about the Randy Moss of rookie year or the 2007 Randy Moss. We're talking about the current Randy Moss,
right,
who gets an F- for production in 2010. So what do why are we even having this discussion?
I think
that Randy Moss we haven't seen all year in 3 different uniforms. So why would anybody want him?
I would take him. I would take him.
Let's get back to Deion Branch. I don't know what happened in Seattle. I don't know. All I know is he's a productive player. What we have with the Patriots is the same offense they had before Randy Moss, which is good enough to win 3 Super Bowls.
Yes, it was.
And I'm not saying that Randy Moss did anything wrong in 2007. He should have been the hero. He caught a game-winning touchdown pass, except the Giants had a miracle in the last minute of play, which we'll have to live with the rest of all our lives as well as theirs, okay? So I give him total credit for what he did in 2007. But the point is this. On this edition of the New England Patriots, as they are now constituted, who's a better fit, Deion Branch or Randy Moss? That's our question. You're still saying Randy Moss?
I still say Randy Moss. I think he's a better player than Deion Branch.
When is he going to play this year? When's he going to choose to play?
Well, he's in a tough spot in Tennessee now with their quarterback situation.
Randy Moss is going to stretch that field. And by the way, how many interceptions has Tom Brady thrown in the last 199 attempts when he's not trying to force the ball to Randy Moss to keep Randy happy?
So you're blaming all Tom Brady's interceptions on Randy Moss.
I'm asking you that question.
He's thrown none.
How many interceptions?
And it probably still could be true if Randy Moss is here.
How many interceptions do you think he has thrown because of Randy Moss in the last several years?
If he did throw an interception going deep to Randy Moss, it's like a good punt. All interceptions aren't evil.
All I know is they're averaging 36 points a game the last 3, all victories with Deion Branch. Thank you very much.